Hi guys, I'm Kev from sonsofcane.com, and this week we're going to look at something we can use with the cane that's a different off-hand weapon. With me as usual is Chris. Hi Chris.
Hi guys. So what I've got is my collection of different palm sticks. Some were donated, like this one from Master Ziggy, some that I've made, like this Billy, and I've got some Dan bongs and some adaptive stuff. So we're going to show you how to adapt what you know with a cane, use it with a palm stick, either in conjunction or as a separate entity. So, what we're going to be doing now is looking at some palm sticks. I've got two with me. I'm going to use this one for training because it's got some nice rounded ends on it. But this is the one that Master Ziggy presented to us, which is nice and pointy. But you'll see why I'm going to use this one instead of this one when we're training. As we said before, we can use this the same way as we use the cane. So if we start with the 12 cane strikes, so we've got these low strikes, striking down, through. You can do exactly the same motion, but you've now got something that's close range in. Now the other thing you can do, I'm going to steal this from Kev. You got a chair, what are you worried about? This is my dominant hand, this is my dominant weapon. So this, no matter what hand it is going to be dominant. But I now need this for balance and I can use this. So you can actually dual wield with this. But even if I'm doing things like bringing in, clawing in, I can bring these onto strikes. As you know, hands in the bone, very delicate. Putting this in your hand increases your odds a bit. So it's just something that you can do, train with both at the same time. So if I borrow Dan, so if I've got my handy attacker, who like all good attackers is going to stand still while I demonstrate on him, because they're my favourite kind. So I'm looking at specific points. So I'm looking for like gallbladder 32. If I'm coming around the other side, I'm going to strike on the inside of the thigh. I've got the ribs. Again, if you're going for gallbladder 26, the floating ribs, that's a nasty dig. When I'm coming to the head area, I've got all these points that I can attack. But as we say before, try and keep away from the head if you can. We've got the angles coming down, so I've got gallbladder 21, striking the clavicle, coming up. Again on the ribs. Number 11 strike coming up through the groin, and number 12 strike coming down. So it could be anywhere from the third eye, nose, conception vessel, even bringing it down on the sternum. These are all good points to attack. So Dan's going to throw a nice slow punch, so you can see. So I'm coming up, from here I can use my strike. I would actually strike the bicep. There's a nice pressure point in there where you take the pulse. Then I can bring it back and I can continue my strikes. But I can be nice and close. If I had my cane in this hand, I'd be blocking the punch with my cane, hooking it down with the cane, and he's exposed all this area up for me. So, as we said before, my least dominant hand, my dominant hand. But this is my equaliser, regardless which hand it is. So, Dan does that technique again, so I've been blocking, and I'm drawing on the balance point, and he's exposed. But what I'm going to do this time is hook on the neck. And as I bring this down, I'm going to press that into the side of his neck, so I've got a nice lock here. I'm just going to press in here, pull here, twist here, and I've let go. That's not nice. Okay. So think about dual wielding with your weapons. Favourite move, figure eight. Works with the cane, works with one of these as well. You've got this. Figure of eight motion, I've got two ends. Good way to practice this is to get a couple of pads and have a go. Dan's held these wide open for me so you can see what's going on. So bringing this down, it's the same motion, and I'm just bringing the figure of eight round. I'm jabbing in with the end of my Kubertan or my palm stick. So you can do it empty hand. If you've got two, you can do it with both hands. So if you've got a cane, figure of eight, you can follow through with the cane. But as an application, if he throws the punch again, so I'm coming through, blocking with my arm on my cane, and I'm just going to be striking in this figure eight motion, driving in on the arm, driving through. I can control him, and I'm just keeping this going. So the idea of this, it's a continual flow of motion. So whether it's with the cane, your stick, or with your hand, it's going to give you the good effect. Just to be mean, I'm going to apply some light pressure with one of these. So same technique, as it comes in, I'm actually pointing this in to here. That was a tiny amount of pressure and you saw the reaction. Same as it goes into the side of the neck. He's not happy. Bringing this over, I'm not going to do this, but you can imagine this coming through on there. If I really want to, I can use this to roll. So you can see it opens up what you can do, and it's not good for close-in work. If you haven't got your cane, these are very handy. If you can use both at the same time, even better.
Cheers, Master Siggy. We love these things.
Unfortunately, our students don't when we use them on them.
Wonder why?
You hit like a girl.
Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you find this useful. It's just an additional thing to help, you know, with the cane, without the cane. They're handy little things to have. If you haven't already, stick a comment down below and let us know what you think. Any ideas, just give us a shout.
Please be aware of the legal ramifications of having one of these. Can you be justified in carrying one? So it is fun to play with, but think, why would you actually be carrying it? Just a little thought. As always, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Don't forget to share, ring the bell, free to fit.